Hey, Wing Addicts, what's going on? We got the whole family here, and you know what? This is one of our special relapse videos. You know what? We go around and we'll eat wings anywhere. Ooh, so many wings, so little time. We'll eat wings anywhere. But you know what? The really great places, we come back for a relapse, and we always can't wait to do it. And today is a super special relapse because we're at one of the best wing places in the state of Connecticut. Hands down, you can't even argue. TK's American Cafe on White Street in Danbury. And you know, we say it's a relapse. It's a relapse for me and for Donnie. First time here ever for Wing Chef Ryan. He's never been here before. For us, my gosh, it's a relapse times 1,000 because this place has been here forever. Donnie and I both went to college down the street. One of us got a degree. And when in the 80s, when I moved to Connecticut, this place was called the Bushwhacker. The Bushwhacker. It was a lot of places before that, but enrolled TK, first time ever in business, and opened this place up. Now it is a wing staple in Fairfield County. I mean, hands down, but
absolutely,
for sure the whole state of Connecticut. They've got up to 76 flavors or so on the menu. And anyway, we're here to relapse it today. We're out of our mind excited. Rye's been hearing a lot about this place.
I've been hearing so much about TK's from the moment I started with these guys in the Wing Addicts. Unfortunately, they did the place before I joined, and now it's time to get some good wings.
Amen. So TK's, here comes the wings. But you know what? First, we want to sit down and get the story right straight from the horse's mouth, from Mr. TK himself,
Tom Kennedy.
This building at 255 White Street is actually an historical building in Danbury. It was originally built as a car dealership back in 1928. Then it converted into a tavern, and it's been a popular eating and social gathering place for over 90 years. These walls have been home to some of the Hat City's most legendary and innovative restaurants. It was rumored to have been operated as a speakeasy during Prohibition. And then after the repeal of the 18th Amendment, the first liquor license in all of Danbury was granted to Benny Payne's Stone Grill in 1933. Payne's Restaurant then evolved in 1937, and it was the first in town to offer pizza as a meal of choice. Negri's Grill came in 1948, and then the 6 and 7 restaurant took over in 1959 and operated for 19 years. The Bushwhacker rolled in 1978 and was the first sports bar in Danbury, Connecticut. After A.W. Shucks came in for just a year and failed, TK's American Cafe opened in 1990 and was the first to feature buffalo wings in a variety of flavors as its signature menu item. Because of this guy, Tommy Kennedy. I am sitting here right now with the man, TK himself, Tom Kennedy, and T. What a 30 years it's been, huh?
It's been a quick 30 years. Sometimes it seems like it was forever, but other times it seems like it went like that.
No doubt, no doubt. So you purchased this place in 1990, right?
That's right, 1990, November of 90 we opened. This was the old famous Bushwhacker, and it was all Shucks for a year before that.
Yeah. So tell me how it started for you. Was it like you became the wing capital of Connecticut like the first day, right?
Not exactly. I didn't even know what wings were when we first opened, to be honest with you.
It's true. It wasn't really a big thing back then.
No, wings weren't a big thing. There weren't really any wing places around here. And I hired a kid to help me with the kitchen because I was more of a bar guy. So he helped me on the food end of it. And he was the one that suggested that we even have wings on the menu.
The wings weren't that big in 1990, period. I mean, they were starting to come, but it wasn't like a thing.
No, not at all. And I only had it on there because he suggested it. Otherwise, I would never have had it.
So the first week, tell me about the first week in business.
Well, first week was really slow. The second week was really slow. The first 3 or 4 months were totally dead, and I even had a conversation with that guy who I hired to do the kitchen about, because he had some restaurant experience, about how long I could stay open, because I was losing a lot of money and things weren't going well. I couldn't get anybody to come in here no matter what we tried. So we literally had a conversation about what bills to pay, what bills not to pay. I could keep you open for this long, and maybe things will pick up in the spring, and things will get better. So we literally had that conversation about possibly even closing, cutting my losses. So,
Can you just imagine?
yeah, so we, we kept it going. Thank God we did. But everything I tried, I couldn't get anyone to come in here, from TV advertising to radio, newspaper, all kind of specials, and I could not get people to come in.
And what was it? What was the magic bullet?
Then one day in here, I met a girl who was home from college and was telling me about her bar near her college that did a 10-cent wing night on Tuesday nights, ironically, and that the place was packed with a line to get in every Tuesday. And I looked at the guy Mike who I'd hired, and I said, "Hey, you think we could do that?" Because at the time we only had frozen wings that were pre-sauced, pre-breaded, and we only bought a little bit at a time. And he said, "Yeah, we could do that." I said, "Well, I'll just get a case of fresh wings from Omaha Beef, and they'll be cheaper, and I'll sauce them myself. And yeah, we could do a 10-cent wing night. We'll try it."
So you guys did 10-cent wings and something pitchers too, or what was the deal?
$4 pitchers, 10-cent wings.
10-cent wings
Yeah.
and $4 pitchers.
Yeah, and all I did was put a paper sign in the window to advertise it.
Uh-huh.
And that first Tuesday night, we got 4 tables of WestCon kids came in because they saw the sign in the window.
Yeah.
My now wife Kathleen was the Tuesday night waitress, and she was thrilled to have 4 tables. And then the following Tuesday, we had the same 4 tables of WestCon kids came back because they loved it. They loved the wings. They liked the special, and they brought 4 or 5 more tables of WestCon kids came with them the following Tuesday, and they all liked it. And within 5 or 6 weeks, there was a line to get in on Tuesday nights for the wing night.
It was like that old shampoo commercial. They told 2 friends, and they told 2
Right.
friends,
Yeah,
and so on, and so on, and so on.
Exactly. And it was all WestCon kids, and they saw I had a sign up in the bar about Bud Night on Thursday night. It was $1 Budweiser's Thursday night, so they took to that special also. So all of a sudden, I was full on Tuesday and Wednesday nights with all WestCon kids. It was all that was coming in here. That's all I could get to come in here, and it took that, all those people in here, for the regular people, the normal people I call it, driving by and seeing all these people in here, and then they wondered, "Oh, what's going on in there?" And so then the normal people started coming in,
Right.
besides the WestCon kids. And
So
the rest is history.
when you got serious about your wing game, you jumped
Yeah.
in the car and said, "I'm going to the home of the wings," right?
That's right. Yeah, I drove up to Buffalo for a night. It's about an 8-hour drive. I drove up in the morning. I got there around 5 o'clock. I hit 3 or 4 wing places that I could find. And
Where'd you start?
I started right in Anchor Bar, the original, the home of the original wings. And I had heard about Duff's. Somebody had mentioned something about Duff's, and so I hit Duff's also. And I have my whole list of the places I hit. I still have my notes from that trip.
Amazing.
July 21st in 1992. I hit 3 or 4 places that night. I got a room, hotel room, and the next day I hit 3 or 4 more places for lunch, and then I drove back. And I still have the wings, and I still have my notes. And in fact, my last note is, should we feature our wings on our new menu?
And here's the old menu. We start off with 7 wings in the beginning. How many you have today?
76 flavors now. We started with 7. This is the menu we came up with after I got back from Buffalo and decided to feature the wings as the main item,
Right
the
on.
signature item on the menu.
And were you guys recognized as best wings for like years and years in a row? Like,
Yeah, back then we would get wing contests all over the area, from New Haven to Danbury, and 9 years in a row we won a best wings contest. And we hit them all. We hit as many as we could. And
No doubt.
But the thing is that back then in '92, 7 flavors was unheard of
Yes, it was.
for wings, and that was my idea that we came up with to try to get something on the menu.
Yeah.
Well, the menu would look bigger.
Right on.
And we featured the wings, and
How many wings are you
So we are-
selling now?
Well, even now during the pandemic, we're going through close to 50 cases a week.
What were you doing at your high point?
60, 65 cases we would do in football season.
How many wings in a case? 40-pound cases?
230.
So you're going through some wings.
Yeah, quite a few.
Now I noticed during the pandemic, you guys were doing some philanthropic stuff. You were delivering to Danbury Hospital up the street and
Yep.
and going around and doing some other stuff. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was a GoFundMe type fundraisers for the hospital workers, the frontline workers. They would do it on Facebook. They would get the donations on Facebook. They would come to me with the money, and I would give them a 20% discount on my wings, and then I would personally deliver them for free as my donation towards that effort. And we went to Danbury Hospital many times, New Milford Hospital 3 times, with Danbury Police Department. I did that for about 6 months when the pandemic first hit. Yeah, we did quite a bit.
Coming out of it now, though, huh? We're getting there.
Yeah, things are looking better. Our in-house sales are going up. Our takeout going down a little, so we're trending in the right direction.
Oh man, you're doing it right, man. You are an institution. Here's the guy, Wing King of Danbury, hands down. And TKs, man, you guys are gonna have to check this out, and we're getting excited to check it out. They're in front of me, cooling off. So I gotta get the Wing Addicts back in here, and we gotta eat.
Eat them up.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Steve.
it. Wings up.
My man. All right, Wing Addicts. Guess what? We've got 8 on the plate. Thanks,
We're about to eat 8 on the plate.
Look at these.
8 flavors.
And you know what? We're talking about, we add new flavors. We've had over 270 flavors in our Wing Addicts journey. And I think we're about to add 8 new ones.
Maybe 3 new ones.
2, 3, at least 4 to 5 new ones.
Yeah.
Right now.
I can't wait.
Do we have a jerkadactyl on our? I think we have a pterodactyl, but we don't have a jerkadactyl.
Yeah, right there.
No, I mean
on the wing list.
on the ring list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the jerk at our first one.
I've made
So guys, hey,
Oh, wow.
we're relapsing this. The first time we came to TK's, we need to point this out. It was just Donnie and me. We were in the parking lot across the street because we had to do it outside because the COVID had closed. It was the beginning of the lockdown, so we couldn't even come in. No one could come inside. It was dark inside, and the chairs were on the tables. We ordered takeout across the street on the hood of the Jeep, and it was raining. We had an umbrella.
It was half raining, snowing, something like that.
We didn't have our Wing Addicts gear yet,
No.
so we were wearing
We
like
haven't had shirts.
street clothes.
Go back and watch the video to see what Tom was wearing.
Worst video ever.
Like caveman.
I had a COVID beard going,
And snow hat.
and we were scared to get next to each other. We were like 8 feet apart the whole time, like so.
It was
One guy here, one guy
I'll
here,
throw
and then
you
there's
away,
Jeep in
and
the
now
middle.
you come eat away.
It was
Now
it was
we're
so bad.
going full tilt. What do we got?
Full tilt.
What do we got, Chef? What do we eat?
Wings up type of tilt.
So we got Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie.
Now that's like a teriyaki honey mustard style with a little bit of some barbecue and some suicide in there. Ooh. Then we got
Try suicide.
the tumbleweed. Tumbleweed is Cajun with Charlie sauce. Now the Charlie sauce is another one of the wing flavors. That's a teriyaki honey barbecue with some suicide as well, so it's got a little zing. We got the honey hot, but it's not just honey hot. It's honey X hot, so it's extra hot honey hot.
Who said anything about extra?
Yikes.
We got the John's Mistake,
John.
and that's like a honey
John.
teriyaki hot sauce.
What happened to John?
That sounds good.
We're gonna need to find out about John.
We got the Ugly Elf Cajun and Maui flavor, so it's got that honey mustard, it's got that teriyaki flavor. A lot of their wings are a combination of other flavors they have, which is really cool, which stretches them to more flavors and more unique taste. We got the Jerkadactyl, which is a pterodactyl, which is usually a barbecue and a teriyaki with some jerk seasoning in there, so that is going to be awesome.
Tommy is very excited about this because it is the very first flavored wing he had anywhere. And he had it here at TK's.
Now, we got the
Youngin.
award-winning hot buffalo. And then we have the Big Country. Big Country is a teriyaki garlic hot sauce wing. That sounds awesome.
These things are medium sized.
Yeah.
You can order a ton of them, and you can smash through them. And these flavors are just amazing.
Yeah, because there's 48 here and we're probably going to get more.
We are gonna get more.
These award-winning hot buffalo is on point.
Oh.
Vinegar heat, buttery, silky flavor when you get that taste. And then it's got a nice amount of ground pepper in there.
It's not your run-of-the-mill buffalo.
No.
As you saw, TK went to Buffalo, learned about all the Buffalo sauces, and he didn't just come back here and take Frank's Red Hot and mix it with butter for you.
He did something special.
Secret recipe, we can't tell you. Well, we could tell you,
No, we'd have to tell you.
but you don't want to die. I'll tell you what, this tumbleweed, spicy as hell. I'm feeling it, but it's not gonna make me cry. It's not gonna make me curl up on the couch in a fetal position.
Now we got the Honey X Hot, which is honey hot, but it's got an extra bit of
And
something.
if you could see the extra sauce in the bottom of this little container, it doesn't even look like sauce. It looks it's clear.
This is my favorite wing of the day.
The
Tumbleweed?
The tumbleweed.
Now, this Honey X Hot, the X is extra hot. So what they do is they throw Tabasco on it. And you just smell Tabasco. It's really the only aroma I'm getting. But when you eat it, you got that little sweet. So the Tabasco doesn't like burn your mouth out. Which I've always found Tabasco to be one of the best flavorful. You don't need a lot of it. Hot sauces out there.
Oh. You know something? When we get hot sauces at places, when we get a hot wing, these two guys are rugged. I'm a wimp when it comes to hot wings. This hot wing, the ones here, these all have heat on them on this whole line. But it's not uncomfortable heat. It's awesomeness heat. Like my mouth is hot, my lips are a little bit tingly.
But you want more. And
I
you're
want
going back.
more, and it's delicious.
And you know, it's because on their menu, they really section off their
And
wings.
that's like a deep smoky.
They
meat.
got-
This one's like lighter and
No spice
I
at
want a
all.
bottle of that sauce,
They got
man.
mild,
You can
and then they
get
got
can?
hot, and then they got really.
we didn't mention that.
All the ones on their hot list are usually a combination with adding a little bit of their really hot. So if you're looking for that heat, you want to thrill seek on a heat seeker, they got what you want. He's going to show it up right now.
So, hey guys, you can come down here and you can get a pint of any one of your sauces you like the most.
Anyone?
And take it to go.
For $6, you can get your
So
own
if there's
pint
one
of
that you
sauce.
like, take it home. If
So
you're,
Tommy
if
just
you're
goes,
coming here, like, which we agree,
I'm gonna take that.
you
I'm like, yeah, you are.
a
Buy
wing
one.
seeker.
Take one.
Get down here, try a wing. One you like enough, get some of that sauce to take it home. So the next time you're making wings at home, you can remember TK's in your own kitchen.
God, this place is so good. We're practicing one of the 7 deadly sins right now, gluttony. We have 8 on the plate here. There's 8 flavors on this table. 8. Every one of them is awesome. Every one of them, I will 100% come back here again and get them again. 100%, no questions about it. We're sitting here with Chef Jose. Chef, how long have you been at TK's?
24 years.
24 years.
Yeah.
So are you the architect of most of these wing flavors or what?
Yeah, I'm making everything sauces, I'm making different spices. Good. Yeah, you guys like it? That's good.
Right on, man.
Right, good,
So,
good.
hey, who makes the best wings in Connecticut?
TK's, American Cafe.
Guys, reason we're relapsing here, TK's is one of the best wing joints in Connecticut. Now, what is the actual best wing joint in Connecticut?
Wherever you want to be.
Your favorite spot. So stay true to your favorite spot, but you know what? Be smart enough to check out some more because, oh man, every time we go out, we get a new delight that blows our mind every
You know-
freaking time.
And for my first time, these wings are awesome. I see why these guys came here. Why they went to school here. I mean, I would have gone to school here just to come get these wings. But, like you said, your favorite spot is your favorite spot. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't spread your wings and fly to a new one and give them a shot.
Hey, you guys, we need to chisel Tommy Kennedy into the Mount Crushmore of wings. You ready? TK's? Official, Wing Addicts approved, carved in Mount Crushmore. Come to TK's. If you haven't, you're missing out.
Love their wings.
What's your favorite one?
I like the Suicide, and I also like their new the Cajun with butter. That one I really like.
Oh, I love TK's. We've been going here since 1992, and just always have an amazing bartender. He knows what you want before you know what you want. And when we come walking in the door, and our beer is already set up.
That's awesome. What about the wings?
The wings are just amazing. Yeah, I love the wings here. But I don't really go into the crazy flavors. Just regular TK's for me. I really enjoy that. Maybe the TK's with the garlic on it. Those are my two favorites.
TK's is like the hometown spot in Danbury. They got the best wings, beers, the service here is awesome, and there's nowhere else to be.
How long you been coming here?
Ever.
Right on.
Yeah, man. I celebrated my 21st birthday right here in this bar, for sure.
What's your favorite wing?
I am a tumbleweed guy, followed by, we had some dragons today, and some honeyaki. They're all good.
Right on.
They're all good.
What about you, partner?
Ugly Elf, Charlie, Dragon's good. That's my favorite.
Good stuff.
This is my first time here. Great historic flavor here, great service, and the dragon sauce, that's the bomb.